Max Brantley on a snow day on Wednesday, February 19th from the Arkansas Times. We're still having production problems, but I'm going to do my best. A lot of people had a snow day today. The legislature didn't. They had 11 free lunches or cocktail parties. It's a tough life being an Arkansas legislator. There was news from the Capitol today. Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson outlined his plans for prisons and criminal justice reform. He'll have a $64 million program, $50 million worth of new prison construction, although that's half of what the prisons had originally wanted. He's going to reform parole and reentry programs. He's also going to look into alternative sentencing for non-violent offenders, which also will be one way to hold down the population in the state's prisons. Elsewhere today, gay rights are much in evidence. There's a referendum drive underway to repeal Eureka Springs' new gay civil rights ordinance. Little Rock is at work on a civil rights ordinance for gay people, but already some members of the city board have expressed reluctance. Notably, Lance Hines, the city director from West Little Rock, says that we already have laws in state and federal books to protect people. Well, he's just wrong. I asked him to cite one. He couldn't. He just doesn't want to protect another protected class. In other words, he doesn't want civil rights for gay people. Little Rock should show more leadership. Check my column in the Arkansas Times this week about that subject. Baker Curris, the former Little Rock School Board member, a lawyer, and a businessman, has been appointed to head the committee that's going to try and figure out how to fix Little Rock School District's problems. It's a great pick by Tony Woods, the state education commissioner. Baker Curris knows the subject. He'll do a good job. Elsewhere today, news from Secure Arkansas, a right-wing group that's known for opposing immigration and fluoride and other such things in Arkansas, has done a great piece of work I've highlighted on my blog about the amount of money nursing homes and people like Eddie Joe Williams, a member of the Arkansas State Senate, have spent trying to elect people that are friendly to the cause of stopping lawsuits against nursing homes and other corporations when people get injured. Nearly $2 million have been spent on elections, the group outlined from public records. Very interesting finding. Tracy Steele, a state senator with a checkered past as an administrator of state agencies, was rewarded for endorsing Governor Asa Hutchinson in his race for governor by being given a $100,000 a year patronage job to head the state agency that grants health permits to people like nursing homes and rehabilitation centers. We've got a case of measles in northwest Arkansas. That's the part of the state where, guess what, most people are found who are applying for exceptions to the rule that says you should get your children vaccinated. Cause and effect, don't know yet, but it's something to think about. The state education department today considered its wave through of lots of applications for expansion and new charter schools. This pattern seems likely to continue. A notable example was the approval of a charter school for the Academics Plus charter school in Maumelle, another 5-year renewal for a school which has never recruited the number of disadvantaged and minority children that it said it intended to recruit when the school was started. Jared Guest, the Pulaski County School District Superintendent, objected to the new renewal because it said it hadn't lived up to its billing, neither test scores of the children it serves. And finally, one more request for a lifting of the stay on the same-sex marriage ban. Ruling by Judge Chris Piazzi was filed in federal court today by Jack Wagner, plaintiff's attorney in another case, in one of 2 cases in which the ban has been struck down. Perhaps the federal court will rule more quickly than the Arkansas Supreme Court, which has been dragging its feet for months and may still until the U.S. Supreme Court rules in June. I'm Max Brantley. That's it for today.